You can really tell where it begins and ends. I'm never gonna let it go. May have started meditating, but still petty. This video is sponsored by Care Of. If you're not familiar, Care Of is a monthly vitamin subscription service that takes the guesswork out of vitamins. It's easy to start. They offer a quick quiz that helps you build your routine, and if you're like me and you get overwhelmed by the thought of like all the vitamins on the shelf, that is a good place to start because they ask you questions about your lifestyle, your diet, your health goals, and then recommend the right vitamins and supplements to help meet your needs and goals. Lately, I've been really focused on brain health, so I have switched my Care Of order to include B vitamins. I also take fish oil for heart health, as well as a probiotic for my gut. The vitamins and supplements that Care Of offers are made from good-for-you, clean ingredients that are backed by the latest research and science so you can feel good about what you're putting in your body. Plus, I absolutely love the personalized packs that are made from a plant-based compostable film. So if you're interested, you could take Care Of's quiz, click the link below, and use code Beatrice50 at checkout to get 50% off your first order. Good morning and welcome to my makeshift room in my mom's house. Featuring a twin-size bed with a dinosaur comforter, plastic dorm room furniture, this dry erase board that won't stay on the wall, with special appearances by exercise equipment, K2SO, and what my mom thought would be my sisters and my college tuition, aka Beanie Babies. Recently I have gotten my morning routine together, and I've been doing this for about 2 weeks now. And so it's safe to say that it's sticking. Not so much my nighttime routine. As you can see, I'm still wearing yesterday's makeup. Baby steps. But I have to say, what I have been doing in the morning has been setting the rest of my day up for success. As far as starting the day off in a peaceful place, starting the day off less stressed. Love that for me. So I figured I would take you along and share it with you. So the first thing I do is I meditate. I use the app Headspace and they give you like a little kind of like morning rundown when you open the app. I just follow that. So it's like 11 minutes of meditation. It's really easy to wake up and first thing run through all the things you have to do and immediately dread the day. Starting off the day with focused breathing helps me not get caught up in all of that and reminds me to be present. Some days are definitely easier than others as far as being able to stop your mind from wandering, but despite how I do, it's good practice and eventually will become easier. Plus it sets the tone for my morning. Next, I half-ass make the bed and put on pants and start a small morning yoga routine.
Hello and welcome to Yoga with Adrienne. I'm Adrienne and this is Benji.
I've just been doing this quick 11-minute video from Yoga by Adrienne. It's not a lot, but it wakes up the body and it's a good gentle transition from the stillness of meditation to movement. I will eventually branch out and do longer videos and different ones, but incorporating habits is easier to do when they aren't too big of a commitment. I can definitely handle 11 minutes. That's nothing. Same thing with the meditation though. When I first started, I was only doing 3 minutes. Doug can barely stand when I'm doing yoga because first of all, I'm on the floor, and that's exciting for him. And second of all, I'm not paying attention to him during that time, which is criminal in his eyes. So after yoga, Douglas gets scritchins. I don't know how long this lasts, sometimes an eternity, but then we go on our walk. Which if you watch my last video, this is an accomplishment for me because last time I went on a walk, I had a panic episode and I was avoiding them for a while, but we're back in the swing of things going on walks by myself. Well, with Douglas, but you know what I mean. But after all that physical activity, I'm a sweaty goat and I'm gross, so hygiene is the next thing. And look at that swirl of toothpaste. Definitely a paid actor. I didn't show it in the shower because I'm not trying to like ruin all of my equipment, but I started doing like this facial massage, like lymphatic massage thing while I have soap all over my face while it's slippery. And I just like press on my forehead and go down to like my lymph nodes. I do that 8 times. Then I go like this 8 times, and then underneath my cheekbones 8 times, underneath the jawline 8 times, and then I bring it all down here 8 times. I don't know if that's the official way to do it, but it's supposed to help you not look so puffy or something like that, or promote blood flow, or I don't really know what it's supposed to do, but I just started doing it. I started using facial toner, again, not really sure what it does, and I don't use like the little cotton pads like you're supposed to, because I'm like, I don't want to waste all of those little cotton pads. I don't want to buy and use one every single time, and my hands are clean, so I just kind of like press it into the skin of the face and neck and then let it dry. Then I go in with my favorite primer that I can only get on the Smashbox website now, because for some reason they changed the formula, and I have complained about that before on this channel, but like I said, I'm never gonna let it go. May have started meditating, but still pity. Breathing can only do so much. Let's be honest. And I feel like the vitamin C in this facial primer does something for me. I feel brighter, my skin feels better. I don't know. Still kind of looking sickly right now, but it will get better, trust. This is not my typical foundation, but I found that it works relatively well, and I am not sure that this is even my color, but I just apply a light base all over my face hole, and I feel like it just like evens things out a little bit. And don't forget that neck hole, because once this stuff oxidizes, you can really tell where it begins and ends. I need to do something about these eyebrows, but the day is not today. Okay, I feel like that did relatively nothing. We're gonna go in and hit it with some concealer. Gotta get these dark circles, girl. My skin's been doing decently well since I've severely limited the sugar and gluten. I do have one pimple that's underneath my chin right here that will just not stop happening. Like, it's just holding on for life, apparently. I set it all with this powder that my sister gave me. And now we are ready to contour. I don't really know if like this is wasted effort because I don't really ever see it too much. I just don't know. But we're gonna carve out some facial features aggressively. I normally do my makeup and hair in like 15 minutes, but I'm kind of chatting now, so you know how it is. I like blush. Blush makes me look alive. Why haven't I been using blush all these years? I don't know. We're gonna hit it with our typical eyeliner, the tried and true L'Oreal Paris Carbon Black Telescopic. This has been a staple since, high school. I feel like I'm gonna be one of those people that get caught in trends. Let's not. Okay, a cat eye is classic. A cat eye has been going on since like, I don't know, the 1950s. It's just been before that, Cleopatra. It's just timeless. Sorry, I gotta do this hunkered down in front of the mirror or else it just doesn't pan out. And when you've got your wings relatively even, then you go in and hit them eyes with some mascara. And you've got to look like the surprised Pikachu meme when you do it. Or else you're not doing it correctly. When I straighten my hair, it seriously takes 5 minutes to do, from the time it's completely wet to blow drying to straightening my hair, because this mofo is thin as hell. It's like the only thing on me that's thin. But she's kind of a catfish because she does look thick sometimes and luxurious. For breakfast, I typically try to eat some oatmeal and fruit. I've been having a little bit of trouble with my appetite lately, so nothing really sounds appealing and I get a little bit gaggy, probably because of this new medication I'm on, but I try my best. I've never had this problem before. Usually it's the opposite case where I have too much of an appetite. Typically after breakfast, I don't like to jump straight into work. I like to kind of ease into it. So I sit outside and I read. I'm currently reading Everything Sad is Untrue. It's a story from the point of view of a refugee kid from Iran, and it's kind of interesting. I just saw it on a random Pinterest board and I was like, I like the cover of that book. So I purchased it off Amazon, but it's pretty good so far. I'm trying to read more, and I'm also getting some more water in because I neglect that, and I play a little drinking game where as soon as I read a page I take a sip. When I finish all of this, it's about 8:39. Typically, it depends on how long I end up reading and how into the book I get. Now I'm finally feeling ready to dive into some work. I just want to thank you guys so much for spending the morning with me. Once I figure out a solid nighttime routine, I'll share that with you guys as well, but right now it is chaos. So once that gets nailed down, I'll let you know if it ever does. I'm just impressed that I've kept this up for 2 weeks because normally a routine does not last long with me, but this has been helping me significantly. But yeah, as always, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to subscribe and hit that notification bell, all that stuff really helps out the channel. But other than that, I just hope you're having a wonderful day. Bye!